Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope that things are well in your world. Today we're going to do a best of one Streets of New Capenna draft. And I feel like if you've been watching my channel long enough, you're like, why is he doing a best of one draft? And I wanted to take just a brief moment to explain because you're going to see this one and at least one more that I already have recorded and probably even a few more after that. So when I was playing a lot of Magic, 40, 50 hours per week, best of three was a much better return for me and helped keep me sane. Whereas now, with SimBaby in the picture, I'm trying to figure out what I would be able to stream in relatively short bursts, because I may have, 30 minutes to stream while she's taking a nap, and then need to feed her, and then maybe put her down and come back and do it again, or record some content, and best of one is just a lot better for that. And frankly, when I am actually getting significant value out of completing the quests each week, it does start to add up and make a little bit more sense for me to be doing best of one. So I'm kind of exploring it, and ironically, I'm finding that I'm enjoying Arena a lot more when I'm playing it a little less. It seems to be really fun to sink about 10 to 15 hours a week into, whereas kind of overloading on it at 40 maybe wasn't so great for me. So I think I've come to a healthy place where we can draft on occasion. It won't be all that we're doing. I've really been enjoying the brew content that we've been doing. I'm still enjoying Storybook Brawl. I just got a key for Warhammer 40k Chaos Gate, Demon Hunters, which I've been dying to play. So there's going to be plenty of other stuff that we'll be playing on stream, but you will be seeing Magic drafts here, at least on occasion. And who knows, maybe it'll still be a major part. Anyway, I've babbled long enough. Remember, as you're watching this, that this is like my third draft. Okay, so I know you know what all the cards do, but I don't quite yet. That may come into play. Anyway, thank you so much for watching and enjoy. Thank you for letting me know, Ghoul. We're going to have to run pretty quick here because I'm going to have to read all these cards. No half a library, probably not doing that. 3/3 flyer, cheaper for citizens, cool. Okay, that's not great, but it's okay. Knives, when it dies, target creature gets -X/-X. So I could put a count. I get a Hill Giant? No. 5 mana, 3/3 flyer. That actually seems okay. Echo Inspector has seemed pretty damn good to me. That may be the pick here. Like, I understand the Bant colors are the ones we'd really like to be in. Yeah, I hope I'm not passing something great, but I don't think I am. I feel like I probably want this Echo Inspector. Like, I'll play the other colors. I've done 2 drafts so far, so this is not like literally my first one, but I would not say I'm super comfortable with the format, but it did certainly seem like blue-white was where you wanted to be. All right, Scheming Fence. 2 mana, 2/3, ETB, choose a non-land permanent, can't be activated. Has all the abilities of the chosen permanent except for loyal abilities. Okay, so this is kind of like sort of arresting something. It's mostly a 2 mana 2/3, that's fine. Return target non-land permanent. Okay, so bounce something. This is the Jund dude. Not particularly good. Bookcase we figured out was bad. Ransom seems okay, but probably not great. Bad counterspell. Attack. Custodian was okay too. I think I'm going to go with Out of the Way. Solid bounce spell seems good to me. Hey, morning, Mobo. Zumbub. Well, yeah, I imagine passive. I mean, that's the secret with pacifism, Ghoul. It's always very, very good. Damage would be dealt to you, prevent that damage and mill twice that many cards. Okay, so this is functionally a 5 mana 5/3 flyer. That seems okay. Like, who cares about the damage crap? Mangler, sacrifice a creature, discard a card, or pay 4 life. Holy crap, that's impossible to cast. Turn a multicolored permanent from your graveyard to the battlefield. Counter, destroy target creature or planeswalker. That's pretty bad too. It counters when you play creatures. Yeah, I've seen this be very good already. Never seen that rare not lead to getting milled out. I mean, you can block with it. I'm going to take it. I think it's the best card in this pack, and I'll play black if it's open. What does this do? It's +1/+1 for each counter. It isn't a planeswalker. Huh. Alright, that's not for us. Enters a battlefield with a shield counter when it attacks. Target creature you control it. So it's a 2/2 on blocks, 4/4 on attacks with a shield counter. Got it. Shield Mate was okay. Snoop. It seems okay. Witness Protection, turn something into a 1/1. What do you do? Mill 2 cards, 5 or more mana value. It gets +1/+1 in lifelink. That's alright. I mean, Prize Fight seems pretty damn good to me. I'm taking that. Morning, Tommy. We could just be blue-green. I'd be fine with that. Evolving Door, that's cute. Sacrifice a creature, count the colors, then search your library for a creature card that's exactly that many colors +1. No. Blocks Pummeler, shield counter, that's trample, got it. Kill shot, destroy target attacking creature, that doesn't seem so bad. Are you ready to rumble? This is just good old Sandblast. What's up, Backspace? How you doing? Yeah, I still ain't ready to say exactly what we're doing yet. We'll see what comes around. What are you? Enchant creature is attacking alone. It can't be blocked, and you connive when you hit. That's cool. Bonjour, Marty.
I'm muted. Blink if you received this message.
Thank you, Martin. Y'all spam some Martins for Martin. It's Simja. Sorry, got to kind of pay attention on this. I got to gain life for that to do something. This is a 2/1. The 2/1 actually seems okay, but I could just take this, which also seems pretty fine and might help me fix. I know there's not really like a heavy artifact theme, but I think we take that because we're kind of like blurbing around in our colors. All right, Naya Charm. Damage to target creature planeswalker. Creatures get +1/+1 in trample, or I get 2 tokens. It doesn't seem too bad. Maestro's Theater gets me a Swamp Mountain or Island. That doesn't seem great. There's another Prize Fight. Maybe we just take the Prize Fight and do Prize Fight things, because that seems late to me. I don't know if like word on the street is this is really bad, but that makes me feel like, okay, we're green now. Let's do green things. We'll figure out the other color. It would play nicely with something big like that, but I think blue-green would play to our strengths currently. Maybe splash a kill shot if we feel like we need it. So I'm going to take the smaller creature here. Much appreciate 94 months of support at Tier 2. Thank you very much, Martin. Don't want to mill people. I don't think we're going to go red. I guess if we're green-white, we could end up playing that. We might have some citizens laying around. I don't have any fixing, so we'll need to consider that. It's a 2-mana 3/3 defender. I can't exactly take it for the sideboard, eh? It's a Goblin Heel Cutter. I mean, I could be green-red if it's going to be that open. Okay, that's a nice bigly creature. Type 5, reveal a creature. The rest on the bottom. So this is kind of 3 mana make a 1/1. That's not good. But sure. Inspect the rare. Fight spells with no pumps get disregarded. Would not surprise me. Like, that's a Bant land. That seems useful. Steal a creature. Indestructible if it entered the battlefield. Sure. Enters the battlefield. This is the one that exiles 2 things. I remember her. Like, we could play that, potentially. I'd have to really focus on getting my mana fixed. Informant. Informant actually seems pretty damn good, too. Why did white get that? Run out of town seems good, but not really on the same level of these. Like, I could take this and try to make Bant stuff happen. I don't think I'm that far off from Bant stuff. No, I'm really not. We would be blue-green with a little bit of a splash. Let me see if I can focus on the Vixen, because this card does seem good to me. So this gets me none of the things I want. Biased against Banisher Priest? I used to be too. Ooh, that's a neat combat trick. I like that. This thing seems quite useful. Yeah, we're kind of ending up in like blue-white skies and won't be able to use the prize fights, but that seems fine to me. It's another kill shot. There's an informant. I may be ditching the green, except for this. What does this do? 3 damage to each non-token. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe we're going this way now. Which one is this? Plains or island? So this is useful fixing for us. Don't need a civil servant. Don't need a glitter mongerer. So I think I'm just going to go for the fixing here. I want it here. That's why I put it there. Thank you. Here's another one for plains or island, which is nice. What do? Puts a counter on somebody? That's okay. This is Bant fixing, which is alright. And detain something. There's a murder, but I think that's kind of gone. There's also a run out of town, which I kind of dig. But I've already got a kill shot and an out of the way for like interaction. I think I want the other storefront. This just means if I do want to splash some green cards, it's really easy to do. I have seen people go nuts over this one. I don't really see how it would be incredibly useful to us. So I think I'm going to take the run out of town. I'm probably not looking to play the Overseer currently, but we'll see. Witness protection. I probably don't need that. I don't have enough 2-drops. So let's grab a 2-drop. There's another solid 2-drop. I do like some card draw too. This Broker's Veteran's pretty good too, but I can't get off of this thing. It looks too good to me. Okay, run out of towns are going incredibly late. Yeah, I think we're just blue-white now, y'all. And like, maybe we're looking at splashing some green, maybe we're not. That's even a combat trick I'm relatively happy to play. This deck may not want it if it's that heavy in the air, but... What does this do? Nothing. That's right, I remember. Yeah, I don't really need any of this. And that's a lot of run out of towns. I guess we take this just in case we do want to splash some with the green. It's bothering me that I'm trying to put the cards where I want them and it won't do it for me. Double strike. Connive. So I would have to pump it. Pump citizens. When it attacks, you get a citizen. That's pretty cool. We could splash a black card pretty easily. This one just gets me more thongs. Kill shots, counterspell. The Snoop seems okay, and I don't have any 3s, but this also just seems better, right? Yeah, that's just better. It works, you just have to be really slow about it. Man, I remember playing against this and it was really annoying. So I think I want that, and again, we do kind of need 3s. I don't really value these that much because I've already got the storefronts, which are basically the same thing if we're just doing good old blue-white skies. Which I think is where we're at. Well, there's another one. I'd rather like that. Obscura Initiate, I remember being something that was annoying too. But like jumping some of these 2-drops doesn't seem too bad to me. I'm going to take 2 of these and go towards the uncommon. Playing against them was a real pain in the butt. It's a pretty easy splash if I want it. I don't. It's expensive. I think the Speakeasy server is something I would be pretty happy to play. I'd like another 2 or so, but I don't think I'm playing this Overseer. So I think I'm going to do this, because we have to have citizens for that, and I don't have a lot of citizens, right? Yeah, we just got a few citizens. Okay, so that's kind of just impulse, which is fine, but not something I feel like I have to have. No, there ain't much else here, huh? I guess at the very least it gives me the ability to do something sort of like sacrifice my dude in response to them doing something to it. Man, it really seems like you can get kill shots very late, which is cool. It does deal with everything, but here, let's just play 5 twos. It's another Speakeasy server. What do you do? Nothing for me. Oh, there's another 3 that scries. That ain't bad, but I think I'm just going to take another big flyer and probably call this the deck. I don't think I can end up doing any splashes. I'm like a tad short playables, but not that much. I don't want to play 2 refuse to yields, but I'll probably at least play 1. Okay, I did think I would play the Snoop. We've got enough air force that I think that's okay. Yeah, the Educator is mostly free. We could potentially play that. It's just then I'm paying like 7 mana for a 4/4. It doesn't actually seem very good to me. I'm short like a few players, so I may need to play the Courtyard, the Educators, and then splash 1 green card or something. We can do that. I can also play this chat pretty happily. I mean, I wouldn't say this is great, but it's probably playable. Yeah. Because I do need a playable or 2 here. How short am I? This is 15, 16, 17 lands. And I'm short 3 playables. What's our creature count at? Ooh, I do not like this new update very much. 13? Okay. It's clunky. So I could probably play a couple creatures and be happy. I think I'm pretty happy with the Croc. Question is, what else do we play? Like, there's a chance I could get Lagrella in here. But I could also just jam this Observer and be like, yeah, it sucks. It's a 6 mana 3/3. It is what it is. And another Refuse to Yield and call it a deck. I'm playing more combat tricks in a blue-white deck than I'd like. But Who cares? What's our mana values look like? A little more white. Okay. So we'll go a little heavier on the white mana. Yeah, one of the games I played earlier, I played against someone running a Croc, and it finished the game, which I imagine is what you'd want it for. All right, what sleeves do we need for this? I mean, this is kind of accurately representing blue-white skies, I think. I can work with that. All right, let's take it out for a spin. It's been a hot minute since I played Best of One draft. I figure I'll do this until I get incredibly frustrated today, and then we'll do something else. And if I don't get incredibly frustrated, we won't do it. This is a reasonable two-color deck. Why does it think it's... I guess you guys can't see that, but it's showing me the mana cost here is like, this is a 4-color deck or 5-color deck. It's weird too. Oh, classic Best of One problems. Hey, what's up, Peter? How you been? All right, that'll work with. Hey, Coco. Good and busy is good and busy. As long as you're busy with happy things, I hope that you are. Morning, Auntie. Terve. Terve. Gotta work on my finish. You had to break into your house? Why? I can't imagine it being terribly fun to break into your house. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. I see what you did there. I guess, yep, that sounds like a good reason to break into your house. Oh, I don't want to use a defensive combat trick. I think there's probably a pretty... I'm going to see if I can get them to attack with the duelist and get it. But I may not be able to. Let's have a little chat. Could use another land drop. Thank you. So I'll just take the 3/1 flyer here. That'll be our plan to win the game. It's kind of scary. Combat tricks are so good. I mean, that's not a bad point zone, Bob. Yeah, I'll trade them. That's fine. May as well keep the 2/2. Let them have this. Yeah, anybody that motivated is probably getting in. Fair point, Onzi. So the question is, do I run out my bird citizen, or do I go ahead and bounce this? And I think mana efficiency dictates that I run out my bird citizen. I have a couple of connivers, but this is, I think, fine. I'll hold the next land I hit. Because this gives me a little clock. I can take away their clock. I can also just kind of ignore it. Yeah, I'm almost at the point where it's better to just ignore that than anything else, so that if they draw a large flying blocker, I can bounce it and kill them. I think that's exactly what we do. This should put him dead next turn. Or dead right now. Hey, Bronze Gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Still got it. Still got it. I'm going to try this one. This is not intelligent. Well, I like the idea that I could trade this off, make the token, and then skip to 5 mana and play the 3/3. I think on the draw this is keepable, whereas it's similar to the other hand I had, but that one was on the play, which is a little different. I would need to be the aggro player. So I think we keep in this and trusting the best of one gods. Like, I've got 10 white sources in the deck too, 11 if you count the Scarab, which I don't really, but that ought to make a hand like this keepable. I'm able to enjoy Magic a good bit more now that I'm playing it less. Just kind of funny to me, but never, didn't have it. What were they before, John? That's a pretty big price hike. Was there any justification? Was that WotC or just your LGS? Well, I guess the justification is everyone's economy is garbage. Which is, I mean, something. I haven't really paid attention to just death throes of an LGS. Yeah, it's a great way to bring in more customers. Oh God, I used to be in trade sales. Sorry, I could complain about this literally all day. Also, Nightclubber. This is an awesome design. I like it. The name makes me happy. I don't know what they could have. I attack. What I'm doing probably wants to race. Back when I was in trade sales, I talked to so many LGS people that just did not understand some fundamental concepts about how to like make money in their business. It's embarrassing, really. Nightclubber is also incredibly good against me. My whole deck is X1s. What do you do? Cast spells? Okay. Yeah, I guess the world is just going crazy right now. Like, it has been, I don't want to say difficult, but somewhat challenging. Yeah, they're going to get the Nightclubber back, which makes a lot of sense, because why wouldn't you? But I'm going to get my card back, which is cool. What was I going to say? It has been challenging, but not impossible to find baby formula, for example. So they milled a Cormella and got back another one. If I play this and discard a card, I'll get to keep a 2/1, which should still be able to attack after this dies. The thing is, I can just play out 3/3 Air Forces, and the thing on the ground doesn't matter. So I think I'd prefer to do that. I'm just going to try to kill them in the air while they're doing whatever it is they're doing. I'd rather use the Salute Away lands later. It's super unlikely they attack with that Cormella, but they might. Because apparently they're just wanting to loop it. But like, I can find baby formula, but I have to go look for it a good bit. I found one store that consistently stocks the one we need. Like, that was partially because of some issues at a factory. But it does just seem like all sorts of random stuff is out of stock. But this just returns them to hand. But we got a brew on our hands here. I didn't bother reading that. Why would you not attack with it? What does this do? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play it. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, the next time they would draw a card, they instead exile their top card. Oh, okay. So it makes me play my stuff on my turn. Got it. I'm just going to kill you in the air, though. It's almost like having a worldwide pandemic and having some of the larger countries deciding not to do literally anything at all about it and pretending that it's over has caused some worker shortages here and there. It's kind of crazy, right? I can play land. That's cool. I want to get to the point where I can play the something and hold up kill shot. But I think what I would do is play the informant, and then if I don't hit something better, play the speakeasy server. It's not super likely that the extra life matters, but it could. And if it do, I'd want to do that. I mean, that's another flyer. Maybe I just don't need the crocodile. Probably don't need the kill shot, actually. Like, I don't know when that's going to come in handy. Just casually discarding removal in current year. Achoo! It's also pretty damn close to lethal next turn, eh? Oh. I didn't know what they could have there, but I assumed there was something to get me, which is why I wanted to play the informant first and make sure we gain the life prior to attacking. But we can still chonk them for 6 next turn without really any downside. And then play the crocodile. They draw a counterspell? Oh no, they drew this guy. I like the losing 2 life. This puts them dead to our combat trick if I want to be really gutsy. It's 1/1 citizen. It still has a shield counter though. Really don't seem to like my cards. Why would I not double block that? I can't think of a reason. This represents a 2-turn clock, whereas this does not. And if I hit a land... Oh no, this is just 1 mana to activate, so let's do that. I don't think there's a world where I block with it. Because they kind of need to kill this or we just win, eh? So treasures are just mugs of weird Kool-Aid, I guess. I got a thermos of Kool-Aid. What? Don't kill my crocodile. I need that. Okay. Cha. This isn't lethal if I play it out, so I'm kind of wondering about just flashing this in and blocking with it. Morning, Techno Shaman. I don't think I want to do that though. I think that I like the idea of having another 2-turn clock here. That's really interesting because that makes it a 1-turn clock. So I'm going to get rid of the Snoop and play the other land. So this gives me a couple ways to just win next turn. So we're just going to steal my Crocagator for a minute. Okay. Okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This doesn't kill me. So there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, leaving me with 8. I don't think this leaves them in a position to be able to do anything. I guess there's not much harm in blocking the clubber. Yeah, I don't think there is. This seems relatively safe. I didn't want to block the crocodile so they can't do 5 damage to it. I need that to have lethal assured. I can keep this, but it doesn't feel like it matters, right? Like, what are they going to do? Nothing, it would appear. Unless there's a 1-mana sacrifice effect that I don't know about. It would appear there isn't. Go figure. Acha. I got there, it just took some brain power. Hey, we're a competitive gamer here, John. I hear you talk about Magic sometimes on the stream, Coco. What sort of Magic do you play? Also, chat, follow Cocodon channel if you're into Storybook Brawl. Excellent streamer. We did watch every night. It has become more of a challenge now. Oh, nice. A man of culture. That Sim Baby is a boot. I'll give this a try. There's 10 white sources in the deck. I should be able to keep this. But a very good streamer. Okay, fair enough, Coco. See, told you, it's fine. Techno Shaman, thank you for the gift sub. Y'all spam some cats for Techno Shaman. Thank you very much, friendo. I would say, if I can find my dang emotes, I'm subscribed to too many channels. That's very cash money of you. Hello, Dave. Right on time. Oh, so they're just like mold decisions in best of 3. Interesting. I don't think there's a reason for me to be holding up the others. That's never getting worked into mana. Hacha! Mold wine is pretty great. Mold hands, not so much new. The only real strategy you need is to grab a leg. You can see how well it's working here. Hacha! New. Hacha. This format's easy, just draft the flyers. Yeah, I don't know how you can have that be a problem. Enters the battlefield, tap a creature you don't control. Okay. How about that one? Boop. Can double spell if I'm going to bounce 2 things, but I'd really rather have board presence before I start doing that. Hey, what's up, Scott? Good morning. Looks like they know the way and are also playing millions of flyers. Oh, it's opponent controls? Weak sauce! F's in chat. Alright, Ben. This one gonna be a little more difficult, it would appear. And you know what? That's okay. This doesn't actually block anything. Yeah, I'm better off bouncing something and kill-shotting the 5-4. We might be in trouble here. I don't particularly care for that. No, no ducks today. That I can't really bounce, but I can bounce the conniver if I want to. I'm gonna have to do something. Would you like to draw that again? I'm hoping no. But they would. That's kind of terrifying. Doesn't really set them back a draw if they've got a land in hand to bounce that. Combat tricks are not real and cannot hurt me. I'll fire this off into turn if they don't kill something. Draw 2 cards. Okay. Seems good. Okay. Something. Stupid sexy lifelink. Didn't they specifically say not to something something martini glasses? What? I guess get wrecked. I was so sure we had this one won, and then we didn't. I guess Screw really does beat Flood. Which is not entirely fair. They sort of flooded too. Their deck may just be better. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yuck. This game sucks. It is joke. They are better at turning flyers sideways, which really does seem to be the point of this format. I joke that I like a format until I lose. But, you know, 2-1 ain't bad. We could still go all the way. You know, if they did like Gorka Morka or Mordheim, I would be interested in that. I did also get a key for Chaos Gate, and I want to try that too. It's just like, when? When am I going to try that? But there will be time again in the future one day. It's a bit of a shaky keep, but I'm going to do it. I think literally all of our openers have been 3 lands of one color, which is just bizarre, but most of my 2 drops are white. See, there's something to do with 2 white mana. Refuse to mulligan. Cha. Good morning, Band Geek. I can play the flyer now and start getting in beats, but this is kind of like playing a flyer now. And it means that I can like tap something down for a while, potentially, so I'm gonna do that. That is pretty cool, actually. Why would you ever leave? I guess you need a toilet seat built into it, and then you're basically good to go. It's just a 4/4. It's pretty big. And scary. I may need that to get out of the way. Okay, so we need a toilet seat and a built-in mini fridge. This is just too safe to do while they don't have mana up. I realize I'm kind of wasting the counter, but I can use it for the regulator next turn. Wait a minute, the counter disappears anyway? It's any damage. Okay, I thought it was lethal damage. Never mind, we've learned. This is my 3rd draft, Coco, and I think my first time playing any blue cards. Learning is occurring. I'll get there eventually. I read them, but I mean, come on, man. I'm used to playing with grizzly bears. This is my biggest complaint about Magic these days, is like, the sets just have novels on them. That's pretty cool. I like that guy. think we just go for the big thing. Try to double spell next turn. I thought the shield counters only went away if something was going to die. That's weird. It encourages chump blocking. Excuse me? That was pretty good, I guess. Yeah. That's pretty good. Sure, you're a flyer. I think I have to just try to kill him in the air in 4 turns. It's going to make that a bit more difficult. Because now it's going to take 5 turns. Well, hostile takeover is pretty fun. It did not seem fun to me. Maybe it's fun to be on the other side of it. I suppose if you're the one getting taken, it's significantly less fun. 5/4 trample, deals combat damage to a player. You can draw cards. All right, I have to take 5 minutes to read this. You may play a land from the top of your library or cast a spell. If you don't, you just draw it. Okay, so it literally just draws cards. Got it. The words say, I win. Trample. When it deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card. You may play a land from the top or cast a spell. I mean, it's mostly drawing cards. It doesn't quite say I win. It says I'm generating incredible card advantage while you die. Probably hold that in case I need to connive. Like hostile takeover in a game design space. Okay, that makes some sense to me. Should probably attack with the entourage too, right? I don't think that's getting much better. Yuck. Well, that appears to leave me basically dead. Although, let's fish out a land and then attack with the angel. If I hit specifically kill shot, we might be able to do it, right? And this fishes out a non-kill shot card. That was kind of fun to feel like I had an out to play towards there. Yeah, plane's not so helpful, but we had 2 kill shots. We also had the 2 combat tricks. No, there's one of them left. Against that blitzing, yeah, we still could have been okay because I could have blocked that. But I don't know how we win. Probably don't is the answer. I imagine you're going to bump into Jund decks that look amazing every once in a while if everybody's trying to force blue-white. Brad, thank you very much for the resub. Y'all spam some cats for Brad. I hope things are well in your world, sir. That's kind of how I feel these days, man. All right, we can try this. We've at least got a little chat to try to hit a land drop. I was thinking I was just thinking the other day that I'll have some... In the near future, I'll probably be moving to evening streams, right? And I was thinking, well, I can do daytime streams again when Tracy is going to school. And then I was like, I'm going to be nearly 50 years old when that happens. And that was a bit of a sobering thought. 3 Menache. They get treasure tokens. Okay. I guess I try to kill shot that. Or just kind of ignore it and let them have the first treasure token. Yeah, I think I'd rather have pressure first. Modern Magic design tends to reward that better. It's crazy how fast time passes, I guess is what I'm getting at. Seems like it goes faster the older you get. Probably just because you got more crap to remember. Right? Does that mean if we actually could functionally solve immortality that it wouldn't feel that long? Doesn't super matter what we get here. Got a bunch of white cards. I'll get a white card. I think mana efficiency wise, I'm just going to bounce it when they go to attacks. Interesting. I suppose at least it's dead. What? That thing's huge. What's up, Boros? I'm gonna have to use a defensive combat trick. That's like my least favorite thing to do. Playing Magic like a boss. That doesn't kill it. All right, we're going to kill shot next turn. It's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm having a hard time this morning for some reason. I don't mind them, but like there's also like sleeping is a little different than it used to be these days. Like I know I am not at 100% mental capacity and I'm not going to beat myself up because of it, you know? It is what it is. I wouldn't change a thing. And like making mistakes with a set I haven't played. Like I imagine a lot of people have just had the opportunity to make those mistakes already, whereas I haven't. It kind of feels like this is like destroy target attacking creature, like it's the same thing as kill shot. It just isn't. Neat. I think we are dead. Which, again, I suppose is not a bad thing for this early in a format. For me, making mistakes, losing, it's fine. Mr. Oreo? He's pretty big. I mean, I guess that's kind of neat. Sorta. We can try to run somebody out of town. But I'm pretty close to dead. This is a really awkward way to kill a Halo Scarab. So far, it seems like the Jund decks are really good, but I guess my experience so far has been the decks that I'm not playing are really good. All right. So we ended up going 2-3. All right, all right. I'll take it. That's not exactly what I was after. I was hoping we could do a little bit better than that, but that's not presumably the end of the world. It's only one loss. And a big thank you to my Patreons. Thank you very much for funding my work. I appreciate Punk, Joe, Jesse, Jacob, Scott, Fasty, Rich, Brandon, Jazzy, Craig, and Geis. Thank y'all.